video today. I'm back on my YouTube survival, and so yeah, see what happened last time I played. It's been a little while, but I keep getting bothered to play it. So, oh man, phone is lagging. I don't know why, but I should probably go so I can get a bed. Probably that. So sorry, sheep. I need you to die. I don't have any iron yet, so you have to die. Alright, wait, do I? Nope, don't. So yeah, you have to die. You two other sheep. Oh, dang lag. Ooh, big lag spike. Gee. Man. When my phone... Okay, when my phone isn't, it runs really well and everything records... Or not records, but Minecraft is super smooth in any game I play. Any game I've ever played on it ran smooth. Very smooth. But then, I start recording, there's some significant frame rate drops. It's frustrating. Very, very frustrating. I wish it was like the PS4 where you could have one processor that's totally dedicated to the, to just, you know, capturing video. Which, by the way, I did get a PS4, and I'm really excited about that. But the only game I have for it right now is Black Ops 3, so... yeah. But it's really nice to have a PS4. I use it mostly for YouTube, though. Just watching YouTube on my TV is really nice. Why did I open my inventory for first place? Or crafting, whatever I did. I have no idea. Oh well. I'm gonna go get a third sheep so I can make a bed for tomorrow. But I'm really happy right now. I'm getting a new phone soon, actually. So, yeah, it's gonna be great because whoa, you guys, spider. But I'll transfer this world over to that phone, and maybe I'll make a tutorial on that. If anybody doesn't know how you would do it, all I'm gonna do though is like move it onto my SD card, and then put the SD card in the new phone. And I know some people can't do that because they don't have SD cards, or maybe because like their phone like doesn't even accept them. If you're wondering, what I have now is a Kyocera Hydro Air, which is like a food stamp phone. It's a cheap one, but it's nice. It actually has a pretty decent processor. You know, I mean, most food stamp phones can't run Minecraft like this while recording. I mean, seriously. But the biggest thing about this food stamp phone that's like no other... Did I get more wool? I did not get more wool. That's... I keep forgetting my objectives because I'm talking, but oh well. Oh yeah, I totally forgot what I was talking about. But with most food stamp phones, like, you know, it can't really game at all. It's pretty much crap. But then this thing can game and record at the same time, which is pretty decent. And the thing's waterproof, which most, you know, I mean, it's like the only food stamp phone that's waterproof. Which honestly don't make that much sense. I mean, why would you have this cheap of a phone be waterproof? I mean, like, seriously, like, you drop this phone in the water, if it wasn't waterproof, oh well, it's not that expensive anyways, you just buy a new one, you know. But, you know, more expensive phones, I can see why they'd want them waterproof, and honestly, I think all phones should be waterproof. Like, how difficult it is for the manufacturer, I mean, it should be a standard thing, you know. You know how difficult it was for the manufacturers to bring touchscreens to all smartphones? Or all phones, really? It was a step that didn't take that long, and happened even though, despite the fact of the technology being much more expensive than just having it. So the technology which is available to do, creeper. to do waterproof phones should be existent on all phones. I guess I shouldn't complain because my new phone is also waterproof. It's my first flagship device that I'll ever be getting, which is really amazing. Get that third wall. I did, yeah, I can make a bed. But it's a few years old. It's a Sony Xperia Z3V, which, if you don't know that, okay, it's like the Sony Xperia Z3, but it's Verizon's version, which is basically exactly the same, but it's designed slightly different and has a slightly larger battery, and also has wireless charging. So that's going to be cool to have wireless charging. I'm not sure about the practicality of it personally. You know, I think cords can be a lot more useful than wireless charging, unless you get the type of wireless charging that can, you know, extend like 5 feet away, you know. That would be cool. So then, like, for example, when you're playing Minecraft on a phone like this, with the USB port on the bottom, the way you have to hold your phone to play Minecraft usually, do that when you're trying to charge it, and it just sucks. The most awkward thing ever. But with wireless charging for like 5 feet, that would be great. Just hold your phone normally and it would charge. Jeez, does like a full freeze there. But yeah, I'm supposed to be getting this phone today, as soon as the guy who has them comes by. So it's gonna be great. When I get the phone, I'll move this world over to it, and then it'll be a lot faster. Now, now what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the other phone is Lollipop, like this one, so I can still record with this app, because the app I use to record only works with Lollipop. If you didn't know, screen recording was completely not allowed without root on 4.4 and back devices, but when Lollipop hit the market, then they decided to, dang, I wish you could hold like you can in Terraria. By the way, thinking about making a Terraria video right after this one. I know, my cousin Brody, shout out to him, because he's been, you know, pressuring me to make another video. Hi, Brody. He wanted me to do Terraria series. So I'll be making a Terraria series soon. Now I'm moving out of this hole in the ground. I don't like it. But yeah, Terraria series, that will be, you know, it'll be something better for me, because I do like Terraria, you know. And the Pocket Edition for Terraria is very, you know, whereas Minecraft Pocket Edition is kinda, you know. I should soon, though, be playing PC. Thank God. PC is gonna be great when I get it. Now here's the thing, my mom's computer, which is what I was using for PC before, if you don't remember, I used to play PC. Sometimes I did some mod reviews and stuff like that. My mom's computer, well, my mom had it for a while, and I didn't ever use it because we didn't have internet. I just frankly didn't want to have to deal with it, you know, quite frequently, and put a lot of software on there without checking with me to see if that's okay. Now I know that sounds strange, like why should a mother have to check with her 14-year-old son to find out if it's okay for her to download something or not? Well, that's because she don't know what she's talking about or doing whatsoever with technology, and I do. I know a lot about technology for my age, especially. But, anyways, she got viruses on there, and I gotta reset the computer. You could say, just use a virus protection software. Why don't you do that? Well, I don't like those, okay? I think I can handle viruses myself because I know what I'm doing on computers and I know what to look out for. And I know what malware acts like when you're first getting the malware. There's certain indications of it to know if malware is downloading or if a good program is downloading. Okay? If you're getting viruses, it behaves much different than most software. You can just tell it's a lot buggier, and usually it's something that you don't agree to download. You never click the download button. You click on a page and just all of a sudden, hey, we're downloading this new application for you. Stuff like that. You just push cancel and you're good to go, okay? But seriously, why would I ever waste my time with virus protection software? I mean, it's just bullcrap. Sometimes it'll take good programs and say, hey, this is a virus, don't use it, which is total bullcrap, and sometimes it'll not even notice viruses, and there's some that get so used to it that it works as a virus against itself, so then it blocks out good programs. So then you're ending up with all the good programs being blocked, and then the bad programs it thinks are good programs, and then it's just super buggy. And why would anyone ever give that much power to any program? That in itself is a virus. How much it takes over the computer and it makes the decisions, that is a virus, because that's over your computer. Whether it be in a good way or a bad way, it's usually a bad way, but it's something that takes control of your computer and takes that control away from you, and that's total bullcrap. So virus protection software in itself basically is a virus, and that's why I don't use it. Give me the power for it. I can make the decisions. I don't need some crap software that was cheaply manufactured or coded by some company that don't know what they're doing to tell me what I can and can't download, because I know. So that's my little mini rant there. But seriously, I just don't do that. Okay, protection is nothing. It doesn't help at all. And it in itself is a virus. I never want it. And every time I end up getting it, I absolutely hate the experience. Not to talk bad on Norton Security or anything, but I did get that, with my mom's computer. It comes with a free trial of Norton Security. Every time you reset the computer, it'll give you a free trial of it. But we did that. We reset the computer for a different reason, because there were viruses like crazy, and then we started using the Norton Security, and it was just bugging me so much because of the little pop-ups checking out absolutely everything, telling you every little small detail that was wrong, blocking some programs until you tell it, hey, stop blocking the program, tell it specifically, and it's bullcrap because it has too much power and it is in itself a virus, and it is weak how good the experience is, and that's all a virus does. It just weakens the experience and makes it not as good. So why would I ever get virus protection software? I wouldn't. And why would anybody else? I don't really know, because they're tricked into thinking that it's a good idea and that it's actually going to help, and really you can be just a little more cautious and look out for signs. Seriously, it's not that hard to pick out a virus from a normal program. I mean, it's at a point where I couldn't exactly put it into words to explain to you how to do it, but I certainly would notice it if there was a virus downloading and not a normal bit of software. And you might say sometimes viruses come with other bits of software. That's easy to get rid of too, because when it comes with another software, you'll find out, because it'll be listed as an item in your computer, and it's just easy to get rid of. And the thing is, the only things that you can't get rid of based on this, that you would ever even think of using this kind of security, is Trojan viruses, ones that just sneak in your computer and then take it from the inside and destroy it. And when it does that, no. Virus protection does not protect against those kinds of viruses. It just does performance-based viruses. So the thing that you do want to protect your computer from, it doesn't even do it. So why would, you know? Alright, well, I'm done with that rant. So, and I know in my life I said I'd probably be uploading more frequently, and since then I till now, and it's been a few weeks, but I do mean to upload. It's just kind of difficult, like having to have this as an obligation to put up videos. This is why I haven't fully said I'm gonna go daily or I'm gonna go weekly or anything like that, because the obligation is too stressful. And then when you have an obligation like that, you're not having fun making the videos. You're doing it because you have to, and then when you're doing it because you have to, the quality of the videos is significantly worse. And everybody wants to see, whoa, is it nighttime? What the heck just happened to the brightness on my phone? Anybody else, it got like really dark? I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but it seems like it got really dark. Alright, but that's why I don't use the antivirus software. It's just bull crap, and if anything, it hurts your computer a lot more. Now I know like there's some that are very bad viruses, you know, but personally, I'd rather have to completely restart months and get a my phone's overheating. That's why it dimmed. Okay, that makes more sense. But I'd rather have to reset it every few months and get a fresh start where it's running nice and speedy, than have to deal with antivirus software. Because I just can't stand antivirus softwares because they're so annoying. And like there's sometimes where you download something, it's like, hey, nobody else that has this software's ever had it, so maybe you shouldn't have it, but we have absolutely no idea. So then it goes to tell you how the virus protection is working. It's not actually detecting viruses, that is trying to get permissions that it really shouldn't based on what the program is. What's happening is it's looking to see if anybody else's computers got screwed because of it, which means it wouldn't have protected it in the past. Oh, now it's bright again. Yay! Maybe the cloud's dark on the sun or something. But still, oh no, it's not the clouds. Phone's just popping in and out of working properly. Oh, not a glass pane. But still, now I have. It's bright again. Watch this in a few seconds. It's gonna be dark. Yep, I knew it. And now it's being laggy, very much so. Ooh, ooh, man. Yeah, I can feel it. It is hot right now. It's only been 11 minutes of recording, and it's still has it? Oh no, it's been like, okay, it's been 21 minutes. I'm not gonna say it. No, I will not say it. But 21 minutes instead of 11. So that explains it a little bit more of why it's being overheaty and laggy and but it still shouldn't be like that. It's because of the screen recording. Screen recording does actually take a lot of power if you didn't know, which doesn't really make any sense. Honestly, it shouldn't, but I don't know. With the methods it uses, I guess. Whatever. But seriously, it shouldn't even take that much. Like, what it should do is just take the feed that is going through your display to the, or going through the cable that, you know, connects to your display, and then whatever is going to your display, it should record that, just take in that information and copy it and paste it. That doesn't take that much processing power, and that's how all screen recording should work. But no, it doesn't do that. I don't know what it does, but it certainly don't do that because that doesn't take much processing power at all. And when I play Minecraft, the only time I ever get it to overheat on this phone is the new maps and the new update. Ah, crap. I feel like an idiot. But in the new update, the maps, they're extremely laggy if you did not. Well, not extremely laggy, but buggy. In a way that, like, if you even open so much as a single map in a world, you can, like, totally make the world slow. Like, on my tablet, I'll be playing it, and my tablet has a bit of some overheating issues where over frequently, and when it does, it totally closes every application and makes you pretty much not be able to do anything for like a half hour before it decides to work right again. And you know, usually it takes like hours of constant use while blocking the area where the CPU is and everything. But with Minecraft, with those maps, big diff. When you open a map in Minecraft Pocket Edition, you can get it to start overheating like in 5 minutes. I see why it took so long for Mojang to bring maps to Pocket Edition, and now that they have, it might not have been the best idea. And you guys gotta understand, I don't have a crap tablet either. Like, I used to, but now I have a flagship tablet. Well, kinda. Flagship now, but that was considered flagship a few years ago. The Galaxy Tab 4. It's got nice new hardware. The software is still keeping up, at least up to date, because it's not, you know, Marshmallow. It's still Lollipop. But whatever, you know. Marshmallow is actually rather rare amongst devices these days, besides like the Nexus. Most of the time, like, nobody gets the newest Android version until like the newer one just releases. Like, for example, Lollipop was not very popular in phones at all until Marshmallow came out, and then every phone